What's up? I am the USP45 Master, and you're watching Let's Play Dead Rising 2, Part 30. And this marks about the 75% of the way through the Let's Play. There's probably about 10 or 15 more videos to come out after this one. And yeah, I can't wait to get this completed, and I hope I do in time for Black Ops on November 9th, so that we can get some footage up of that as soon as possible. And now on to Dead Rising 2. We are heading to defeat the two last psychopaths that we started to defeat in the last episode. And one thing I wanted to say is this horde of zombies right here is absolutely amazing. They really shows off the engine in Dead Rising 2. How many zombies were right there on screen. That was probably 800 or so zombies, the maximum amount for Dead Rising 2. Or, excuse me, Dead Rising 1. I might be over exaggerating that a bit, but that was a ton of zombies. I don't think I've ever seen that many on screen at one time. And here is the first ladder to go and access the psychopathic Johnny. He's on top of the Slot Ranch Casino's roof, I believe, and there is a maintenance room right there on the Silver Strip that you can use to look at the map and tell where this ladder would be. And it's the same strategy for Johnny here. It's just run up, melee him, and try to stay out of, try to stay in close range to avoid his sniper rifle bullets. And after this, we're going to be heading to the Atlantica Casino's roof, and to access that, we're going to head to the maintenance room right next to the Hot Excitorama. And we're actually not going to go into the maintenance room, we're just going to travel down that hallway. And there is these two whiskeys right here that you can use to restore your health, and if during the battle or after the battle, whatever you need to do if you're low on health. And once we head down here, it's basically directly across the street, but it is kind of confusing on where you have to go. It's at the very end of the hallway, and the reason it's confusing is because there's a underground maintenance or underground access way right here on the left, and I kind of get tripped up. I thought this might be the door, but I was wrong. It's further down the hallway. And I wanted to say that this is my second time recording this commentary. I recorded it last night, and it was absolutely atrocious, and I was talking way too softly, and I just didn't want to put it up. It was just a bad commentary, so I'm redoing this commentary now. I'm sorry it took a little bit longer than I had originally planned to get it up, but I also had some computer difficulties that I had to sort out. That was basically had to reinstall my entire operating system and get my capture card back up and running, and all my editing software reinstalled and stuff. Had a little problem with all that. For some reason, my capture card just decided to stop being detected in my computer after downloading a Windows update. So I tried uninstalling the Windows update, that didn't work, and then I tried reinstalling my operating system. My capture card still wasn't found, and then I basically had to rip my capture card out of my computer and then plug it back in. I guess it has some kind of onboard memory that, I don't know, something was messed up inside of it, so I just popped it back, took it out and put it back in. And again, there's these snack machines here if you need to refill some health. They don't really give you a lot of health. That's why I kind of only took 2 of them. Don't want to waste too much time on them. Just make sure you have at least enough to survive a getting stuck in a zombie situation. And we're going to be heading to pick up 2 survivors now. One is right here in the Silver Strip. His name is Bill, and he's another greedy bastard. He wants us to pay him $25,000, and luckily that we did the high rollers mission. Otherwise, we would probably be broke at this point in the game if we didn't. And it seems like every survivor that you start to pick up around this point in the game wants you to pay him, so it's super beneficial to have gotten that gotten the high rollers mission done back in, I think it was maybe 4 or 5 videos ago, maybe a little bit more. I forget that we did that, when we did that I should say. And so there we go. We pay him 20,000, and he's like, "Oh yeah, give me another 5 grand because I'm a prick." And we're gonna have him come with us and head off to the Palisades Mall to pick up this survivor Randolph, I believe his name is. And Randolph is an artist, and he again wants us to pay him some money. But this time it's kind of worth it because he has a painting that we can give as a gift to Katie. And while we're there, we can also wow, that's a lot of zombies. The longer you play this game, the more zombies will actually be around, which is, I thought was cool that they did that. And like they kind of get harder as you progress in days in Dead Rising. But yeah, another thing that you can do when you're rescuing Randolph is grab a plant that you can use to give to a survivor.
Don't fall behind.
I forget the name of that plant and the name of the mission at this point, but I think we get to that in a few videos, giving that plant to the survivor. So yes, we do have to hold on to it for a while, but we won't have to go all the way back to the Palisades Mall for no reason. And I wanted to say that the audio right here is a little bit out of sync. I tried my very hardest to get it to sync up, but I wasn't able to. There's just too many drop frames, and I'm hoping now that I have reset my capture card or whatever I had done, I'm really hoping that helps with the drop frames issue on Dead Rising 2, because it would be like 1 out of every 5 or 10 videos would have a few drop frames, and that would cause me to have to go back and sync up the audio to the video, and it can be a real pain in the ass and delay the recording process and uploading process for you guys. So hoping that is gone now. And what you will see, what I actually did was, because the audio was out of sync at really weird spots, I actually took a screenshot in some areas, and I looped it for a few milliseconds, and it kind of looks like lag. So it's not your computer, it's not YouTube, it's actually right there is a picture being looped really quickly to just sync up. And again, right there is the picture being looped just to sync up the audio. And here is Randolph. He's in the 2nd floor of the Palisades Mall over here, above the Shanks store. Shanks swords and machetes and stuff like that. We got a bow there too. And this is the plant I'm talking about, the peace plant. And right next to Randolph, directly on the ground, is the funny painting that you can give to Katie. And I'm pretty sure this gift completes all the gifts that we have to give her. And you don't have to carry the painting, which is pretty good. One thing I wanted to say, directly from here you should head downstairs into the Wellington store, directly down here, but I actually made a mistake in this gameplay by going to the maintenance room first. And again, the audio is going to be a little bit out of sync, and I sync it back up right there in the middle of that swipe. That was when the frames were dropped for some reason. It took so long to actually scrub the entire video in frames to find where the audio went out of sync, so I tried my very best, guys. It took me probably 4 or 5 hours alone on this video. Opening that door again, that was a part I tried to fix. So yeah, just leave the survivors down here if you made the mistake that I did. Hopefully when you watch this you won't make the same mistake, but just run directly from picking up Randolph to this store right here, and then come back up the escalators and go to New U instead of going to the maintenance room and then back down here. Save you a few precious minutes. And wasn't too sure where the tuxedo was, but it's actually right here. I forgot where it was located. Like, I don't know, I've done it probably 4 or 5 times. I've played this game and beat this game, but yeah. Well, actually I haven't beat it entirely through 5 times, I will say. I've beat it probably 2 times through, and I've played it with co-op with other people about a total of 5 times, but not all the way through the game. It kind of seems hard to play this game co-op all the way through. You really have to have a buddy that you know personally, because just conflicting schedules with anyone over Xbox Live. It's like, you know, you end up going further than you were in the storyline without them, and just stuff like that. So we're going to head and pick up a 3rd survivor right now. We're not actually going to get to it in this video, but he is located in the Americana Casino, and he is one of the slowest survivors in this game. It was one of the most annoying things in the game. I think his name is Dean. He will not let you carry him, and he basically crawls his way back to the safe house. So it is so annoying to get him to come with us. But yeah, that's just about the end of this video, guys. I just hope you enjoyed this this part 30 here. It's a pretty big mark in the Let's Play. It's almost 75% done, and I can't wait to finish posting all these videos for you guys. Sorry I can't really get them out as quick as some people would like, but I do have a job. I have a lot of things I do, and I'm gonna let this commentary run a little bit longer than the video. And like, I would like to post more than I do, but it takes a lot of time to get these videos created and made when you're a one-man staff, and I really try my best, and I hope you guys enjoy it and stick with me. So yeah, enjoy my outro that will be coming up after this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.